me pop up again. Too much drip, ooh. Keep it ripped, ooh. Too much drip, ooh. Keep it ripped, ooh.
Hey beauties, it's Nikea here. It is after midnight. I am retwisting my hair and I just wanted to come up here and retwist with y'all as I give you my 6-month lock update. My 6-month lock update was on the 22nd. Today is the 30th. So I'm like 8 days late, but here we are. I'm gonna finish retwisting my hair. I have most of it done. But yeah, but before we get into this video, if you haven't already, take one quick second, go down below, click that subscribe button. Once you do that, that bell notification button's gonna pop up. Click that so you never miss an upload, okay? Period. So I'm twisting my hair in my living room because that's just where I've been twisting it since we moved. No fancy background, just me. I am using the Talia Wajid Lock It Up. I switched from this Jamaican lime stuff I was using. I've seen other people use it, but I noticed that when I used it, it flaked up on my hair. So 6 months, a whole half a year with my locks, and I can't believe it. Still using my rose water and my oil blend, of course. I have videos about both of these on my channel and how I made them. I was using flaxseed gel, but it just got annoying to make it every single time, and I don't retwist my hair often enough, so I've had flaxseed gel and the flax seeds go bad on me, even with keeping them in the refrigerator. So I needed something with a longer shelf life. So I'm retwisting my hair about every 4 to 6 weeks. Sometimes I've gone 8 weeks, but ooh, 8 weeks, child. 8 weeks is definitely too long for me at this point in my lock journey. So a couple weeks ago I did wash my hair because it was just itching, and I think it was from the product I used to retwist my hair. Because I was going to like just use like natural products, but I need a little bit more hold, so that's why I switched to this Talia Wajid, and I've heard good things about it. Yeah, this doesn't have a lot of ingredients in it, so I'm hoping that it won't cause any buildup. But if I do get some buildup, I can do a lock detox. All right, so what I have noticed about my locks since I started them is that they're actually locking now. The ones in the back look like locks. The twist pattern is actually going away in the back. In the front, not so much. They still look like twists. At the root, more towards the root, it looks like an actual lock. I noticed a lot of budding, mostly in the back. They're actually starting to like look like locks. Getting a little more length, they're dropping. Also, what I've noticed, I have a lot of like, it's just like stray hair within the body of the lock, and I don't know if that's just because they're maturing or because of the way that they started, because they are 2-strand twists. I'm trying now, when I twist them, I'm trying to go down the entirety of the lock and wrap any like loose hairs around it. I'm not really tripping too much about it. It's just something that I've noticed. As you can see, I have a lot of root. Oh no, yeah. So from my finger right here down is just unlocked hair. I just do the twisting method, and then the loose hairs, if I feel them, I just wrap them around. I think eventually they'll form. I don't know. You know, I've never had locks before. I'm just kind of letting them do their thing. One big thing that I did is, I mentioned in a previous video, I think it was my 3-month lock update, that I had combined some locks. But over the past 3 months since that update, I've had time to, you know, just think about when I first started them and the size that I wanted them to be, and then just seeing like my lock inspiration photos and even other people who have locks. I was like, oh, I need to stick with my original size because I wanted them, you know, regular size or average size to small. I was getting away from that and I wasn't going to get the desired look, so I didn't want to end up unhappy. So right now I'm keeping the size that I had before. I actually went through and took apart some that I had tried to combine, which I actually kind of feel like is gonna set me back a little bit because they were starting to, you know, mesh together and lock together. So I don't know, just in my mind, I feel like that may hurt the lock process a little bit. But the good thing about it is these locks are mine and I can literally do what I want with them. I started them and I know me and I know my hair better than anybody else could, because I live with it every day. Some things I've encountered in this process is like I feel like I'm ready for them to look like locks and, you know, really look like mature locks actually. It's hard because I've been comparing them to other people. Like I have a line sister who's had her locks for about 3 years and it looks so nice. And I'm like, ugh, I have the length, but I don't have the lock look yet, the mature lock look. So I've just been dealing with comparing my hair to other people's. I'm human, it's hard not to compare. But you know, I still love my journey. I'm still embracing my journey and my locks and what they're doing. I am just ready for them to be mature locks. And I think the most annoying part is just these stray hairs. So I twisted my hair for our friend's wedding. And then I twisted it again probably about a month and a half ago. But in between the wedding and my last retwist, I did something different. I have an aunt who has locks and she told me, she's like, don't put oil in your hair or so much oil in your hair, and you know, that'll help your locks and help your scalp. You won't have to worry about itching or whatever. But in between the wedding retwist and my post-moving retwist, I didn't oil my hair every day or as needed like I usually do. I didn't put oil on my scalp and it was fine. And I didn't spray it down with rose water and it was fine. Like I said, I didn't really have any issues until the second time I used that Jamaica lime and I washed my hair, because honestly I could have waited to wash my hair until this retwist, because that last retwist I had was really holding up well, but my scalp was just itching. So I had to wash it and reset my hair. Oh, another thing I want to do in pertaining to my locks, I really want to color them, but I want to wait until they're mature, so I'm resisting. It's been over a year since I last colored my hair, because you see the end of my locks are like a reddish color. But I have been thinking about when I will go to a professional to do my hair. I was thinking I was going to do it at the year mark, but I'm like, no, I started these myself, so you know, when I get to that year mark, you know, I should be the one to retwist it. So I'll probably go to a professional at the beginning of the year of next year and have them, you know, clean my parts and stuff like that, because there's just certain things I can't do because I can't see my whole head. Some of my locks at the end, the twist is trying to come unraveled. This is what I was talking about. This end right here is unraveled, so I have some residual Loctite on my fingers, so just using that. Yeah, this front is still very delicate, because as you can see, like right here, there's a lot of ringlets on the end. They're getting that length again. They're like touching my shoulders. And I'm so glad I chose this journey. I'm not going back. I was telling my husband the other day, the one thing I love about locks is that my hair is always done. I don't necessarily have to do my hair if I go somewhere or something, like it's done. It's like when you have braids. I can't wait until my locks do mature and I can stretch out the retwist longer, because my goal is just to do it every 8 weeks. But I wanted to show y'all this. I have some bunching, I guess it is. The twist is kind of bunched up on itself, and I don't know if I can fix that, but I'm just let it rock. This is what they're looking like before I retwist them. It's just crazy, like when they're retwisted, they look so juicy and moisturized, and then over here it's like, but I've really been embracing my locks in whatever state they're in. So I've worn them, you know, untwisted for like 2 weeks, you know, in a ponytail. I've done my edges, I haven't, I've worn them down, because I do like the fluffy roots sometimes. I know one thing, it's hard for me to keep my hands out of my hair when it's down, especially when it hasn't been retwisted. I'm always like playing in it and just feeling it, seeing what's going on. But yeah, that's my 6-month lock update. But I won't end this video here. I'll let y'all see my retwist, because I have to finish twisting and I have to sit under the dryer. Fun times for me. And I used to sit under the dryer for 45 minutes. Another thing, I forgot about this. I had thought about putting braids over my locks for the summertime. Just was like, ooh, I want some box braids. But I just, in my research, just found, you know, a lot of mixed reviews, and I didn't want to damage my locks in this early stage. Especially, you know, they're still growing and developing and maturing. So I think I'm gonna have to wait for that. But probably by the time my locks mature, they're gonna be long enough and I'm not even gonna wanna put anything on top of them. But I decided not to put braids over top of them, just for the health and growth of my locks. All right, so I'm gonna stop this right here and I'll come back once it's all dry. And then I've been thinking about doing a lock style, so I'll wrap this video up tomorrow, either with my lock style or without it if I find one. But yeah, I'll see y'all in a little bit.
Do is gas me. How we end up in the backseat, just trying to get to the bag. We on the same page, you the same way. Only keep the fam around me, so let me know what it's gonna be. I don't plan on getting no sleep while we doing nothing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say with the top down, screaming money.
It is 2:04 in the morning. I am tired. My hair is still a little bit damp in the back, but this is my retwist. This is what it's giving.
Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Oh, baby, baby, when we gon' slide,
So once it's fully dry, I'll come back in the morning and show y'all, and if I style it. But I'm gonna come back and close out this video with like makeup on and dressed, because right now I'm like really sleepy. And then I'll let y'all know how I feel about the Talia Wajid in the morning. All right, I'm gonna come back and close out this video. See y'all tomorrow in the next clip. Hey beauties, it's Nikea here. I forgot to wrap up my video while I was at home. So I'm at a friend's house for brunch, but this is the style I did today. Just something temporary because I have to go to work tomorrow. So I just put it up in 2 little space buns, added some cute little jewels. I left the back down. But this retwist came out really good. I love the Talia Wajid. I don't see any residue, anything left over. It looks so good, so I'm gonna keep using that from now on, because, you know, I'm usually the natural person that doesn't mind mixing stuff, but I just don't have the time right now. So yeah, this is my style. I love it. My hair looks really good. I'm gonna try to not wash it until the next retwist. But yeah, I love the Talia Wajid. I'm gonna keep using it. I think it works very well. No residue whatsoever. The back of my hair wasn't fully dry this morning. Wasn't fully dry last night when I talked to you all, but it was dry this morning. So yeah, that's good. But that is it for today's video, beauties. Thank you so much for watching. Before you go, make sure you go down below, click that subscribe button, like and comment before you go. And I'll be sure to see you in the next one. Bye.
Alright, they asking for the queen. Look back while I turn. No comparison. I'm a savage. Yeah. Classy, bougie, gadget.